I think this group is good for Ghana. Only Cameroon that they've been to the African Cup a lot. So I think they have the advantage, yeah.
What will you tell the girls? They are there, the Black Queens. What advice do you have for them? You've been to the African Cup, you've been to the World Cup, you've been voted African Footballer of the Year before. What are you going to tell the girls?
They should focus and be strong. And just when they are on the field of play, they shouldn't think about themselves. They should think about Ghana. So they should, when they are playing, they should bring everything that is in them. They should bring it on the field and they should play. I think they'll bring something to Mother Ghana.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself? About that, how short was that draw? I mean, you've seen many draws.
Well, I think this should be more like it. I mean, the fanfare, all the razzmatazz were all cut off. We went straight to the door. You know, on other occasions, you have musical interludes and long speeches, but this was more like it. Very brief speeches and straight to the draw, and I was more than excited. It reminds me, you remember in 2008 at the Accra International Conference Center, we had a function like this and it ran for about 4 hours. It doesn't make sense. This was absolutely brilliant, and kudos to the organizers led by CAF.
Now the work actually begins. Cameroon, Mali, Ghana, Algeria.
Well, it is a very tough group, especially Cameroon, who are perennial finalists in this competition. But Ghana has come of age. I remember very well about a decade ago, Nigeria beat us about 9-0. We've closed the gap. We started beating Nigeria. So I think we can fancy our chances. And that group, I fancy Ghana and Cameroon emerging from that group. Nigeria definitely will be playing in the final, I believe. South Africa are very, very strong. So I'm looking at Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, South Africa for the semi-final, and the last three to qualify for the World Cup. I can see Ghana joining the elite of Africa football.
You've made a very good point. Let's not forget this is a World Cup qualifying tournament as well. Yeah. How about the fans? What role will they play, one? And then how do we feel Accra and Cape Coast?
Football is absolutely nothing without the fans. Football exists for the fans. And I think that we must do ourselves a great world of good by encouraging as many people as possible to the stands. Now, we have to be realistic. Women's football in Ghana is not as popular as the men's football. So there must be that consciousness, that conscious effort to whip up passion, interest, and enthusiasm across the length and breadth of this country. And the local organizing committee must liaise with the media to whip up that passion. And I'm looking forward to the organizing committee liaising with a number of companies in this country to purchase tickets to be distributed across the length and breadth of this country to ensure that a needed atmosphere is created at the stadium, because it will be an embarrassment if we play the matches to empty stands. And there's a reason I'm hoping that corporate Ghana will get involved and purchase as many tickets as possible to encourage the fans to fill the stands.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That is fantastic. Thank you very much, boss. Yeah. Okay. All right. What's your name?
It's not because Cameroon won the last edition. That's why everybody seemed to be mentioning Cameroon. Everybody have been able to qualify to this particular tournament. So everybody is good. It's a good draw to me.
I think now the girls are going to be not relaxed, but now they know business is about to start. What do we need to do to prepare them for the tournament itself with a few weeks to go?
What is there to be used to prepare them have already been started. Now we are in a pre-competition stage. We are going for international friendly matches to be able to peak towards the competition. So I think we are now relaxed. Initially we were tense because we had not seen the draw. Now we've seen, so we are going to strategize and prepare towards it.
And then very finally, your message to Ghanaians to fill Cape Coast and Accra Sports Stadium.
That's all we are asking for. We want them to come and fill the stadium. We need massive support so that we'll be encouraged and motivated to be able to lift up the cup.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Top ready, what do you need?
Well, at the moment, I thank God that now everything has settled. Now we are sure of the teams we are meeting first. They are not the only team. We are meeting others at the other group. but we have to settle the first group before we go to the second group. And so now it has all now going to be strategy. We are going to strategize, monitor them, and make sure we plan as to how we'll conquer them. They are not all that super, you know. We are also going to prepare and meet them.
This is nothing for you to be frightened of.
No, at all, at all.
Obviously, you've been able to see your girls. What has been their reaction so far? I saw some of them happy. Your girls looks happy.
Yes, they are happy because now they know the teams they are playing, and so now we can pick our strength against the teams that are not in our group, and so that we see how far our standard has been. Whether the standard is low or high, we'll get to know it.
And then very finally, Ghanaians, how do you rally all of them to fill the Accra Sports Stadium and then of course Cape Coast? Remember 10 years ago, Ghana hosted the African Cup.
Yeah, that is the work of the local organizing committee. My work is that I have to concentrate, prepare well, and go into the tournament. We are pleading and we are appealing to all the connoisseurs of the game, all the Ghanaians, that they should rally. Host and win is not the coach. Host and win is the whole nation. We all host and we win. Coach Bashir alone cannot host.
That's right.
And cannot win. So it is Ghana. So once we are hosting, I know the voice of the people is the voice of God. Once everybody is saying as a slogan that host and win, we bring it together, Captain Planet, everything will be done.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you too.
Last question. Last question. Last question.
The last time you had you made mention that Ghanaians shouldn't be so excited considering how the girls have toured the country and won against other countries. Having seen your opponents today, do you still think that...
I've seen my opponent, but I've not worked with my opponent. I said that we have been beating the teams left and right because their strengths are lower than ours. It is now up to us to pick our strength against other teams. And this is the time. And so I didn't say because we have not seen them. When we see them, seeing them is different from testing them. And we have not tested them. Now we are going to test them. Picking our strength against the other countries outside Ghana, and we know our strength.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you too.
Coach, enjoy.